News from Eureka is one of my favourite releases within the Masters of Cinema series. It's number 208, and that is the 4K re-release of High Noon. Now, I have utterly loved this film. It is such a simple plot, but it's so well put together. It has some nice ideas about it, and it just delivers a terrific story. One of those movies that I genuinely get lost in every single time I sit down to watch this one. It's all about small-town Marshal Will Kane, who's set to retire and move on with his pacifist wife, Amy, who have just been married. However, news comes that notorious outlaw Frank Miller is heading back into town on the noon train with his gang and is looking for vengeance against Kane.
He'll probably make trouble.
But that's no concern of yours, not anymore.
I'm the one who sent him up.
And Kane decides that even though he's just about to leave, he has technically given up his job role. He decides that he is going to hang on, gather the townsfolk to help and deal with this situation. Now, one of the main things about this I utterly love is the real-time idea of it. You watch this character as time is ticking down to noon, as he is spending this last little bit of time trying to rally the townspeople, as he confronts people who he has helped throughout his time there.
Okay, let's get on to business. You want me to stick? You put the word in for me like I said.
Sure, I want you to stick, but I'm not buying it. It's got to be up to you.
It also has this terrific song that is used, and it's one of those songs that directly uses moments from the movie, talking about our main character, almost giving him this, it's his theme song, but it's used throughout the film in wonderful ways, whether it just be the music that's repurposed into a different mood or tone. It's this propulsive score that's using the same bit of music but changing it every now and again that just keeps it driving forward. It's a taut western unfolding in real time, which I think is just a terrific idea because it builds the suspense through his isolation, through his idea of civic responsibility. Kane becomes the moral crucible for this film. He's heroic, but he's deeply conflicted.
He didn't have to come back here today. And for his sake and the sake of this town, I wish he hadn't.
Nobody is helping him. Nobody will stand up and be counted for. This is a man who, from what we can gather, has helped this town immensely. And when it comes to the point where he needs help, just to help them again, nobody is there for him. There are people who have excuses, friends who don't want to put their life on the line, people who should be thankful and grateful but turn their back on him. It's layered with political subtext, often interpreted as an allegory for McCarthyism and the courage to stand alone against a mob.
No, I couldn't get anybody.
I don't believe it. This town ain't that low.
I couldn't get anybody.
One of the things I love about this film is the strong female characters we have in here. We have Amy, Kane's new wife, and who is a pacifist who just wants to leave town, wants to move away from this. This lifestyle is done. They are now going to settle down and move on. But then there is Helen, a woman of somewhat disrepute, who has a very strong moral standpoint as well. She is decisive in what she wants and what she's going to do. She is not going to be told by anybody else. She is her own woman and will make her own thoughts heard loud and clear. And these two women are really strong personas. They are not people who hide away or don't speak their mind. They are forthright in what they want and they make it clear. And I think it's a really strong positioning of these two female characters, whereas almost all the other men in here are duplicitous in one way or another. This is a phenomenal movie. If you've never seen High Noon, I'm kind of jealous because you get to experience it for the first time yet, and I wish I could do that almost myself. It's wonderful. Now, the transfer is particularly great, as I would expect nothing less from Eureka. It's got these sort of nice grain is intact. It's got these deep kind of mid-tones and the crisp blacks, especially in some of the sort of sunlit streets. You can see the shadows and how they're creating a kind of mood in the background, and the long shadows of our protagonist as he walks alone down the street. Terrific. And of course, the audio, fantastic. I've said it once, I've said it again. I think the audio on these 4K discs are something that's sometimes overlooked but are essential to creating a incredible release. Here again, it is pretty fantastic. Now, the 4K of High Noon has one extra, which is not on the Blu-ray of this, which is Women of the West, a feminist approach to High Noon, which is pretty great, talking about Amy and Helen, those two characters like I've touched on as well. It's a great release. It's one that I am very glad to see upgraded within the Masters of Cinema series. It is an outstanding film. It's a 5 out of 5. It is an absolute masterpiece in my eyes, and one of those movies that you get lost in. No matter how many times I've seen it, as soon as I start watching High Noon, I am gone. Don't come near me for the next 90 minutes because I am lost within this film. Terrific. I'd love to know your thoughts on High Noon, so let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, or fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description below, you can see links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.